Hey everybody, welcome back to Record-ology. Okay, stay tuned to the end because I have a big surprise to share with you. In the meantime, today we are going to be talking about something you don't usually do with a record.
Welcome to Record-ology.
Okay guys, welcome back. Here is what we're going to talk about today. Things you don't usually do with the record. We talked about the record bowls. I'm going to put a link up here right now to that video if you haven't seen it. Basically, you can take, and I show you how to do this, take a record and using your own oven, and do this at your own risk, although it's pretty safe. You can melt down a record into a bowl. Now, why would you want to do that to your records, you may be asking? Obviously, these will be done with records that don't mean a lot to you. For me, I usually go for the Country Music Cavalcade Volume 3 kind of records that I get in the free bin. But there's a lot of fun arts and crafts that you can do with records. So I've got a couple examples here. Now, don't cringe. These are not valuable records. They're just arts and crafts records. So here's a 78 that I used to make a Valentine with. And I just glued a bunch of stuff to it, basically. But I started, and it's a 78. I did start with a red record. It's At Last. Don't worry, it's not like the Etta James version or anything like that. And that was a cool special gift. But this one is super cool and something that I want to show you in closer detail. But this is basically a record painting that I made using pointillism technique with nail polish, if you can believe it. So if you are having access to nail polish and a Country Music Cavalcade Volume 3 record that you don't mind losing, check this out. You might want to do something like this. It can make a very good gift. This was a Christmas present a couple of years ago to my wife, and she loved it. So it's been on quite a journey since then, too. I'll tell you a little bit about that. So let's take a closer look. Okay, guys, so here's the record up close. Basically, I took a record. Now, I made this several years ago before I was into records. So I don't know. I'll tell you why in a minute why I don't know what record this is, because it's actually two records that are sandwiched. But basically, I took a record and I made this on Christmas Eve, and I needed a gift. Didn't have a lot of money to make one with or buy one with, so I used what I had. So I took a bunch of nail polish and of my wife's and some imagination, and I sat there in the closet Christmas Eve for about 2.5 hours and got real high off the fumes. No, it was a little fumy, but I sat there and I just created this. It's just a painting, I guess you could say, of a sunset. And I used different colors for the beach and the water and the hammock and the trees, and some glitter for the. I think I might have sprinkled the glitter on when this part was still wet. I like pointillism, basically using dots to create images and color and stuff. It's just a series of dots. We got the sun up there, and it's pretty unique. You can make anything you want with it. So yeah, it was a great gift, and she loved it. And the only problem was that it got broken. I don't know if you can see this here, but there's actually a crack that goes all the way across here. So it sat in a box broken until not too long ago, and I thought to myself, I really ought to repair this. How could I possibly fix that? So I had this idea to take another record from the back here. What do we got? In a Velvet Mood by Anita Bryant. It was a pretty worn out record. So again, I wouldn't call it, no record's a junk record, but it's not, one of the, best records in the collection. Anyway, so I just took this and I put glue on it and sandwiched it in between. In fact, there's still some dry glue in the holder. I need to poke a pencil or something through that and clear that out. But as you can see, let's see where it, I always do this. I always use too much glue for these types of things. I'm trying to find an edge that has some glue sticking out. And a little bit there. But what ended up happening is I thought I'd cleaned all the glue out of the edge, and I sat it up on its end, and then the next day it was glued to the counter. So be careful with the glue. You don't need very much. Now it's pretty heavy and pretty thick because of that. But I wanted you guys to realize that records don't just have to be, and this goes into the kind of the goal of the show. They don't have to just be like this pristine thing you got to take care of. Oh my gosh, it's not the highest quality audio format. They're not archival for the most part. They're just a way to listen to music that's fun and tactile and they can also be used for other things as well. I did see an interesting thing at Second and Charles the other day. Some company had taken just the center of a bunch of real records and cut them out and beveled the edges a little bit and made coasters. And we did a review video, another link right up here, I think, or maybe it's up there, of coasters that look like real records. But these ones that I saw the other day are actual record labels with the vinyl inside and everything. And you guys know I'm a big Glenn Miller fan. First one on the top of the stack inside the package was Glenn Miller. I was like, you got to be kidding me. But anyway, still, again, you can have fun with this stuff. It doesn't have to be, some super pristine thing. It's just a record. It's a piece of plastic, you guys. So you can do whatever you want with it. Some detail there. Pretty cool, I think. Pretty unique. Definitely something that not everybody on the block has. So there you go. All right, guys, that does it. Thank you so much for watching. And happy Halloween. I don't plan on posting another show tomorrow, so I'll see you guys again probably in a couple more days. We'll have something else to review or something to look at that's cool and fun. In the meantime, have a happy and safe Halloween. And again, don't hesitate to try this out. It's pretty fun. You use different materials. Nail polish worked really well. Paint might work well also. So for those of you that stayed tuned, because I mentioned at the beginning that I had a surprise for you. So I have some headphones that I'll be giving away soon. We're going to try to do more giveaways on this show. Records, electronics, promotional items, and whatnot. Be sure to hit subscribe, hit the bell notification, tell your friends, post it on social media, whatever you can do to help spread the word. Definitely give me a like. That helps with the algorithms within YouTube, so I appreciate your help there. And don't forget to comment as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. Happy Halloween. We'll see you next time. Happy record hunting.
Thank you for watching Record-ology. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss a single thing.
I am the Edison phonograph. The more you become acquainted with me, the better you will like me. Ask the dealer.